Forgiveness. Forgiveness is giving as before, returning yourself from to love and peace from judgment. A thing happens and you have judgment, and then you withdraw, you hold something, you resent someone, you judge someone. So forgiveness is giving as before, giving your heart again. Does not mean putting yourself in a bad or unself situation. Sometimes you can give as before from a distance. Forgiveness is creating a clean slate for yourself or someone else. And being someone who forgives, you must start with yourself. Otherwise, you're just someone telling everybody else how to live their life. So forgiveness starts from within first. Forgiveness is an aspect of self-care. If you're in judgment all the time, you're going to weaken yourself and weaken your relationship. So it's not good for you, right? It's not the snake bite that kills you. It's the venom, right? So get the poison out of you, get the judgment out of you. Forgiveness is a beautiful access to peace and a beautiful access to returning to love. And forgiveness is freedom, right? For you and others, right? Anytime I've been in judgment of someone for a long period of time, I'm in hell. I'm in a cage of my own creation, right? I'm in my own prison, right? So forgiveness is my way out. Forgiveness perhaps is an act of generosity. Maybe the person doesn't, deserve to be forgiven. Doesn't matter. It's not about them. It's about you. And it's good for the world, right? So if you notice, the world is in judgment. Everybody's judging each other, separation, discord. And so forgiveness is the answer, right? Forgiveness is the answer. Forgiveness is letting go. Letting go. Letting go of what? Oh my gosh, you name it, right? Letting go of your judgment, letting go of you need to be right. Forgiveness is the opposite of being right. Being right is a state of being, right? I'm right and you're wrong, right? So forgiveness is access to bridging the gap from judgment to peace and judgment to love. And forgiveness is an aspect of letting go. And again, it creates a clean slate to create something, right? When you're in judgment, you can't, I don't know about can't, but when you're in judgment, it's very difficult. Well, I think if you're in judgment, you actually can't operate at your highest self. And what the world needs now are people operating at their highest and their most loving selves. And judgment is the opposite of that. It's, judgment is you think you know something. You think you're better than someone. You think you know how it should be, right? So judgment is sort of an acquiescence to you think you have the highest perspective on stuff, right? So things are the way they are. The world is the way it is. People in your life are the way they are, right? You can either stand in judgment or you can be someone who forgives, right? A way of being you could choose to take on in the world is forgiveness, is being someone who forgives, right? Forgiveness could be a way of being in the world. In fact, I highly recommend it. It's a way of being in the world that will have you operate at your highest self, have you be in peace, and have you be in freedom. And so too, giving other people an access and permission to be the same. Forgiveness.